Understanding uric acid is essential, as it's a natural byproduct found in your blood. It's a normal waste product that your body creates when it breaks down chemicals known as purines. Think of it like smoke from a fire. It's just something left over after a process. This breakdown of purines happens all the time as part of your body's daily functions. Knowing this basic fact is the first step. It's important to understand that uric acid itself isn't bad. It only becomes an issue when levels are not balanced. Purines come from two main sources. Firstly, they are naturally present in your body's cells. When old cells die and are replaced, purines are released. This is a constant, ongoing process within you. Secondly, purines also come from the foods you eat. Certain foods are very high in purines. We'll talk more about these foods later. So, your body is always dealing with purines, and it's designed to manage them effectively. This balance is key to good health and comfort. Normally, your body is quite good at handling uric acid. Your kidneys play a vital role in this process. They act like filters for your blood, taking out the excess uric acid. After filtering, this uric acid is then passed into your urine. This is how your body gets rid of it. Most people's bodies manage this process without any problems. It's an efficient system designed to keep things in check. This system works silently in the background every single day to keep you healthy. So, when does uric acid become a problem? It becomes a concern when the balance is disturbed. This can happen in two main ways. Either your body starts producing too much uric acid, or your kidneys are not able to remove enough uric acid. Sometimes, it can even be a combination of both these factors. When uric acid levels in your blood get too high, it's called hyperuricemia. This is when potential health issues can start to arise. Knowing this helps us understand the next steps. One of the most common reasons for high uric acid is your diet. Eating too many foods rich in purines can raise your levels. These foods include red meat, like beef and lamb. Organ meats, such as liver and kidneys, are also very high in purines. Some types of seafood, like anchovies, sardines, mussels, and scallops, contribute too. Even certain drinks, especially sugary sodas and alcohol, particularly beer, can increase uric acid. Making mindful food choices is therefore very important for managing these levels. It's about knowing what you consume. Certain medical conditions can also lead to higher uric acid levels. Kidney disease is a significant factor. If your kidneys are not working well, they cannot remove uric acid efficiently. Obesity is another common cause linked to increased uric acid production. High blood pressure and diabetes are also often associated with hyperuricemia. These conditions can affect how your body processes and excretes uric acid. Managing these underlying health issues is often a key part of controlling uric acid. It shows how interconnected our body systems are. Some medications can contribute to elevated uric acid. For example, diuretic medicines, often called water pills, can raise levels. These are commonly prescribed for high blood pressure or heart failure. Low-dose aspirin can also have this effect. Furthermore, genetics can play a role. Some people are simply predisposed to producing more uric acid or having difficulty excreting it. Understanding your family history can sometimes provide clues. It's not always about lifestyle. Sometimes it's in your genes or due to necessary treatments for other conditions. Dehydration is another factor that people might overlook. When you do not drink enough water, your blood becomes more concentrated. This means the uric acid in your blood also becomes more concentrated. Moreover, being dehydrated can reduce your kidney's ability to flush out waste products, including uric acid. Staying well hydrated is a simple yet effective way to help your kidneys do their job. It supports the natural process of eliminating excess uric acid from your system. This is an easy change most people can make. The most well-known symptom of high uric acid is gout. Gout is a painful form of arthritis. It happens when uric acid crystals build up in your joints. This often causes sudden and severe attacks of pain. You might also experience swelling, redness, and tenderness in the affected joint. The big toe is very commonly affected by gout. However, gout can also affect other joints like the ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, and fingers. These attacks can be very intense and debilitating for those who suffer from them. Besides the intense pain of a gout attack, There are other joint symptoms. The affected joint might feel very warm to the touch. It can become extremely sensitive, so much so that even the weight of a bedsheet can be unbearable. Stiffness in the joint can also occur, making movement difficult. These symptoms often come on quickly, sometimes overnight. While an attack might subside, uric acid crystals can still be present. This means future attacks are possible if the underlying high uric acid is not managed. High uric acid levels can also lead to kidney stones. These are not the same as calcium kidney stones, though they can be just as painful. Uric acid crystals can clump together in your kidneys. This forms hard stones. Symptoms of kidney stones include severe pain in your side and back, below the ribs. The pain may spread to the lower abdomen and groin. You might also experience pain or a burning sensation during urination. Nausea and vomiting can accompany the intense pain as well. It's important to know that not everyone with high uric acid will experience symptoms. This condition is called asymptomatic hyperuricemia. This means your uric acid levels are elevated, but you don't feel any pain or discomfort. However, even without symptoms, high uric acid can still potentially cause damage over time. It may increase the risk of developing gout or kidney stones later. Therefore, your doctor might still recommend monitoring your levels. Regular checkups can help catch these issues early. The good news is that you can take steps to manage your uric acid levels. Dietary changes are often very effective. Try to limit foods high in purines. This means cutting back on red meat, organ meats, and certain types of seafood. Focus on eating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Low-fat dairy products like milk and yogurt may actually help lower uric acid levels. Choosing cherries and foods rich in vitamin C might also be beneficial. Small, consistent changes in what you eat can make a real difference. Hydration is incredibly important. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day helps your kidneys. It allows them to flush out uric acid more efficiently. Aim for about 8 glasses of water a day, or more if you are active or it's hot. Water dilutes the uric acid in your blood and urine. This makes it less likely for crystals to form in your joints or kidneys. Reducing sugary drinks, especially those sweetened with high fructose corn syrup, is also crucial. These drinks can significantly increase uric acid levels. Managing your weight and staying active can also help. If you are overweight, losing even a small amount of weight can lower uric acid levels. Excess body fat can increase uric acid production. Regular physical activity is beneficial for overall health and can aid in weight management. Aim for moderate exercise most days of the week. However, avoid very intense exercise or rapid weight loss, as these can temporarily raise uric acid levels. Slow and steady progress is the best approach for long-term health benefits. Finally, remember that small changes can lead to big relief. Managing uric acid is often a journey, not a quick fix. It's about adopting healthier habits that you can maintain. Always talk to your doctor before making significant changes to your diet or starting new medications. They can provide personalized advice based on your health status. With the right approach and consistent effort, you can effectively manage your uric acid levels. This will significantly improve your quality of life and reduce your risk of complications.